this is Grin. Thank you for joining us as we play Dungeons & Dragons, the 5th edition around Ye Olde Table, where we will be throwing dice, telling some stories, creating some legacies. With me, as always, half of the Grin crew. They have split the party. To my left, we currently have...
I'm Bryan. I play Aimon Dreven, the aquatic half-elf Bardadin. And Aimon is not thrilled with the troll ogre creature in front of us that we gotta squeeze past, but is very happy we're invisible.
And I am Nox, who is now shapeshifted back into Jason playing Nox. And I'm invisible.
I'm Maria. I am playing Royal the Farseeker, the Drow Ranger, and I'm invisible.
And I'm Eric. I have the privilege of being the Grin Master or GM for this chapter of our tale. So, let's reveal the map of which you all had crept into on our previous episode.
We have pass running to Jason's Castle Trace.
Okay.
Okay. Let me set the board.
You're basically John Cena right now. You can't see me.
You'll have to scale it down 6 inches.
Nonsense.
No, that's just how big the thing is.
We also have Giantism.
I can't scale it down anymore, actually.
It's okay. It's as tiny as it gets.
It is as tiny as it gets.
But he's laying.
That's fine.
I can make it bigger.
I don't want to go too much bigger.
Pardon me. Who are these folks?
These are the ogres.
Oh.
Lots of ogres.
Ogres have layers. Onions have layers.
Like onions.
And you can now lock on and see the palisade wall, or barrier, that I was describing earlier,
Yes.
and how tight it is.
Very
As the ogre stands there, I believe club is what I described him as having, resting upon his shoulder. He's looking fixated, a little bit of drool coming down the left side of his face. But he's looking down the steps.
looking straight through us.
He can't see you. We hand painted it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
One.
So, in order to navigate past the narrow way, you're going to need to make an athletics or acrobatics checks to do so. Just to fill you in, Nox, there was some other sounds emanating a little bit muffled of light conversations taking place in Undercommon and chains rattling.
I might be okay this time.
I hope so. 23.
Good.
Acrobatics.
18.
33.
Okay. You guys are free to move half your speed, keeping with the stealth theme. As you will navigate past, you will do exactly like Maria had said. Time the breathing of the ogre to slip past.
Is that the right way you want to go?
You tell me.
Wherever the belly is.
Okay, there's an additional goblin you can place down there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about dark vision, you guys.
I have dark vision, I know that, but it's not on my token currently.
Well,
it's okay.
This should be lit. Let me double check because there is torchlight up here.
What?
Let me play with lighting.
I just have
I
blade
mean,
vision.
see, little torch there.
Once I move up to
Yeah,
this
that's probably about right then.
position, can I get a good can I take a look around and try and get a better idea of what or where this interrogation's happening?
There is no interrogation happening.
Third
You just
goblin
hear faint murmurs and whispers of an Undercommon being chattered or talked.
We heard some chains being
Rattled.
That's
rattled.
right.
Yep, correct. You currently are in the Lion's Den, as there is 2 sleeping female ogres snoring very loudly.
To the left of us, that's these two.
Correct.
Okay.
Back in the far corner, I'm pretty sure you can see there is a massive, on the border of crossing past that large status ogre. He has a bunch of harnessed-like equipment that looks like he would equip himself with. He currently does not have it all strapped on or donned. Basically, it's like a gigantic, if you like the figure, it's like a gigantic kind of like a basket or whatever that these goblins could potentially climb into, and he can be like a roving fortress.
That's kind of freaking super cute.
That's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Which direction are the chains coming from?
You can make another perception to try to discern that.
Okay. 16.
You feel as if it's coming towards the east, but the snoring is making it very difficult to be 100% sure.
Okay. I think this is walking around here, trying to hop over the fence thing, the spikes, and then getting into here is probably what I'm thinking.
Okay. Now remember, you guys have no sight on each other. You're all pretty much like hand on shoulder or such. The blade will give you the ability to sense where your allies are, Nox, which is why you were able to kind of help Rilda in the previous episode.
Thank you. So I guess everybody kind of just grabs each other's shirt tails, and I'm going to try to traverse this barricade thing between the goblins.
Okay.
Do you want
the marching order is still as on shown, right?
That's
Nox
fine
is
with me.
okay, perfect. So it can be a stealth check with advantage because you are invisible. It's a group stealth check.
Absolutely silly. 39.
Oh, also there is pass without a trace, Jason, so make sure you give yourself 10.
Yeah.
Because that was cast as well.
That saved me, because that puts me up to 20.
43.
Quiet as church mice. You will need to make some sort of way to either... This is probably more of an acrobatics, no choice.
Okay. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna tap whoever's... Are you behind me?
That's me.
I'm gonna just tap your arm, that way you know, like, I'm gonna jump. I'm, like, kind of giving you that signal, like...
I'm gonna cast message. What's up?
I'm gonna jump over or I'm gonna, like, try and get over this thing, so just let go, and then come over in about 5 seconds.
Okay.
Alright, so acrobatics. Come on, acrobatics. Okay, 17.
Okay. You're good.
Alright.
Parkour. Oh, actually, I'm gonna get this way. Is that enough? Is that too much? I have 30.
It's
I went 1, 2, 3. That's about
That's fine.
15. Okay.
Okay.
And then do you want them to go first before I move, or can I just get out of their way?
Right now, we're just gonna move up closer, I think.
Okay.
For now. And then...
Can I see anything in either direction as far as, like, doors?
Well,
cells,
you can
people in
feel
chains?
the loose hairs on your head being kind of pulled in as the large one kind of snores, and then when he exhales, they kind of sway and drop. Like it's a lot of air being pulled into those massive
giant billows.
You do see a set of iron doors off to the right.
This or this.
So if you were facing, like if your token was facing right towards you, or towards, it would be actually towards me. Yep, right there. There's a set of iron doors.
I would probably just start slowly, stealthily heading this way, and then kind of waiting on the fellas to
Fair enough.
catch up.
Yep. I'm gonna cast a message to Rilda, pointing. Are you cleared?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm gonna cast a message to Nox and say, Rilda made the jump over the barricade. I'm going next. I'll message you once I'm cleared.
Alright. Over and out.
Yeah. 16.
That's just enough.
Oh.
Acrobats.
And I'll move to right there then. and I'm gonna send a message to Rilda to find out which way did you go?
I'm along the wall. There's like a door over here.
Okay. And I'm gonna message Nox and say, I'm cleared. We're heading forward towards the door, apparently. Once you make it over, I'll grab you.
Do you have cantrip message?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's clutch. Clutch.
Alright. Acrobatics.
Yes, sir.
26.
Oh, yeah, easy. You've done many missions like this before. Stealth infiltration. This is nothing new.
Alright. I'm gonna cast message and be like, did you make it? And I'm gonna start reaching out towards where I would imagine he would have landed.
You will feel a hand grab your shoulder.
Rilda. No. Towards Nox.
Oh.
Because Nox is kind of blind down here.
Right.
I have
rid of my
vision.
eyes now.
Yeah, I have vision, and so does Rilda, but Nox I know doesn't.
There's torchlight.
Yeah.
So then you can
There's
see.
a little bit of torchlight, but
Right.
I'm also just like trying
But
to
we're also
regroup
invisible.
back up. Yeah.
That's true, yes.
So I'm trying to like regroup back up. So I'm just
Okay.
kind of like slowly reaching my hand out.
Okay.
Pat, pat. Okay. And then I'm gonna move towards the door, just very slowly, keeping my other hand out in front to try and reach Rilda.
Yep. I feel like at this point, you guys will kind of get adjusted back together. Really, you're going to be able to easily see through these iron bars to see that there are 2 cells in here, and you can see silhouettes inside the closest cell near where you are.
Do they seem like human-sized silhouettes, roughly?
They are medium-sized.
I'm gonna, I don't know. This guy's awake or asleep.
They are. Everyone is sleeping. All the ogres and goblins are sleeping except for the one that's standing guard. That's correct.
I am thinking about a plan. Does anybody have any silency stuff?
No. I do not.
Is there a lock or anything on there?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't want to make too much noise, but I guess you're probably
There is a lock.
rock'em sock'em.
I can take a stab at trying to crack the lock.
I'm just gonna move back quietly, of course. I'm gonna keep my position like trained on both, like the door and the guy, to
Sure.
let you through.
You could definitely feel that pull of all your like loose hair, and then occasionally you hear.
I hope I'm clean enough he doesn't smell me.
No, there's enough smell there that
Good.
this lock looks doesn't look intricate. It's not like mundane, but it looks fairly easy for your skills.
So that one I will move up as well, and I will send a message to Nox. See if you can get the lock on the door.
Can I respond to messages?
Yes.
Is there anything magical about this door before I start fiddling with it?
Hold, please.
Physical, I think I can get it.
Do I even have detect magic? I do!
Okay.
Alright, I will... What kind of noise? I mean, we're hearing snoring from the ogres. Okay, so...
Same from the goblins. You
Same
probably
from the
would. Yep,
goblins,
everybody
okay.
seems to be resting.
I'm gonna very quietly whisper an incantation and cast detect Ooh, no, never mind. I am not.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Don't want to cast detect magic. I will move to the door and use just an arcana to see if I can determine anything magical about it.
Can I help him? Nah, I mean, I don't know how I would help him. Never mind.
Arcana is an 18.
Okay. 15 was your target. There's definitely something magically imbued. You don't know exactly what, but you know there's some sort of magic about it.
Okay. I will whisper back and say there's definitely some magic. Okay. Now I'm going to start messaging back and forth between both of them. It's going to be fun.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to message Nox first. I'm going to say, I can dimension door both of us through the door. But it'll leave Rilda out here, which was part of the plan to begin with. I'll wait to see if there's a response.
What languages do you speak?
Me?
Yeah, you're right.
I speak Common, Celestial, and Elvish.
Okay. You can hear some sort of language you're unfamiliar with. It's being kind of mumbled or whispered. You're able to discern it because you're right close to it.
But there's
something being talked about. Unfortunately, the snoring is making it too difficult for Rilda to pick it up.
I can probably get myself in there with a... Oh, my screen. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I have arrow teleportation. If I needed to be in there.
I don't think so. Well, Nox, do you respond?
The problem is if we get in there and it sets the alarm off, can we get out?
Yes. As long as it doesn't block magic. As long as it's not a null magic zone. But then again, I don't know if Aimon would ever have heard of a null magic zone or anything like that. So,
you've probably had some of with the maybe because of the ley line stuff being on.
True. Yeah.
We're not gonna teleport and
as long as
15 different directions because of the wild magic, are we?
We shouldn't.
Fireball.
I can leave you here. I'm gonna whisper to Rilda. Alright. The lock has some sort of magic on it. Debating on me and Nox both going through or just me going through. Nox seems apprehensive.
If you go through by yourself, are you going to be capable of getting her loose? If she's in there?
Yes.
Do you think there's more than one person in there?
You're most assuredly, yes.
I think it would be smart if I stay out. If you get locked in, I can always pop the lock from this side.
True.
Maybe while he's in there, you check for traps. Maybe disarm a trap.
If we run into a pickle, how long did it take us to get up these steps?
Oh, 10 minutes tops. Like you guys would have been even more cautious.
Well, the question is,
like normal.
Would I imagine that the rest of the party is within 500 feet?
Oh yeah, you got enough distance. You could probably get down because you got to go down and across, or
120 feet.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Because if they're within 120 feet, I can message them.
Okay.
And just say, "Come help."
Correct. All right. Fuck it.
Go.
I'm gonna message both of you and just say, "Fuck it, I'm going in."
be ready to pop the lock.
I'm gonna just have a arrow knocked and ready.
Does this take away the invisibility?
Nope.
Okay.
Dimension Door is not
Okay.
a concentration spell.
Gotcha.
So I am going to Dimension Door.
So
Straight
you all
through.
see this kind of like kind of open up, and then the doorway will wherever he goes onto the other side, and
Alright. And then, like I said, currently Dark Vision isn't on my token.
Oh. You definitely can see what's in here. I can put it on there real quick. I hope. Still in vision.
Copy a torch.
You are 60 feet, right?
Yes. Oh.
You can see.
Okay, so I see 3 individuals.
Yep.
In this one.
2 of them are male, completely stripped down to just about enough to give little decency. They are kind of loosely manacled to the wall. They're kind of on the floor, slumped over. They're probably at about 1 to 2 hit points. They look like drow guards from Tyrdal. They have been interrogated physically. There is a female drow that is manacled, and she is resting on top of the bunk that is chained. She has also been roused for information in a physical manner.
Do I recognize any of them?
You know the guards.
Okay.
And you would notice the female. This looks like one that you would have seen, or you would have seen her when you first were introduced to Queen Leora. And there's a subtle but very weak, sickly cough from the further cell. It's a male cough.
It's a male cough.
Correct.
So she's not here. Tenant's wife isn't in here.
Do you think I was going to make it easier on you?
I'm going to whisper to them.
Like physical or
No,
message?
Message.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Message to, I want to say, Tenant's wife isn't in here.
Stirring, starting to eyes open a little bit, and then falls back asleep.
I can't stand this breath much longer. Who is in there?
I will message back and say some guards from Tyrdal. The question I have...
Would the Laeth know them? Like, personally, he was on guard. They got the same...
Delaeth could confirm that they were guards. Like, he's probably seen them and moving about. They would have been, like, city watch guards or guards to the queen. He can definitely confirm who
The lady.
the lady is. He can confirm that it's Shira Nightshade. The personal...
I was about to ask.
The personal consort or advisor or whatever that was...
we killed her brother.
Father. You being this group killed
Her brother.
right. The other season 1 group killed the father.
Correct.
Who ran her through with a blade.
Yes.
Gorath was locked away. He was not here that day.
Yeah.
See previous episodes to fill in the blanks.
I will message back. I'll say Shiara is here.
That person? I see. Do you think we can kill all these guys? Together?
Probably.
Your passive perception, Rilda, and your passive perception, Nox.
17.
17.
Okay, both of you are going to hear what sounds like off in the distance, there was a set of steps you might have peeked at that seemed to lead up. There is a sound of like keys in the distance and a metal door being pulled open.
Sick.
Steps. Something is traversing down the steps. There is a conversation that takes place. It is an undercommon. Does anybody speak undercommon?
I do.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception to see how much of the conversation you can pick up.
I don't know if I can message anybody right now, but Knox, get them keys. 12.
Nope. There's too much rousing and snoring from the big man.
If I saw that door open...
You didn't see the door open, you just heard it open.
I might try and creep over while Delayeth is... Why are you always moving? You're invisible. And just see if I... Like, is the door open? Can I tell from here?
There's currently no door. There's just a set of steps currently, like, right there that look like they may go lead up, and that was where the noise was coming from. So you feel like it's up higher, probably at the top of those steps, but there is a conversation taking place. It's fairly close to you now that you've moved.
Yeah. I would just continue to try to listen for sure, but I'd also tap Knox and get close and be like, "Did you hear that? I'm gonna go check it out."
Literally can't see her, but you heard her. Very whispered. Okay.
And I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna actually go like here and try to just listen to what they're saying.
Perfect.
Again.
There's 2 guards on the landing of the steps. One guard is communicating with the one that seems to be standing watch at the landing. At this point, the conversation is just about ending as you hear the one guard that was down here, presumably the whole time, say, "You know where to find her." And the other guard is going to start moving past, coming down the steps directly towards you.
Like toward my corner?
Yep. You can use an acrobatics or an athletics to make yourself tight and try, like, press yourself tight against the wall if you'd like. You could attempt to try to, like, maneuver repositioning yourself.
I have a thing.
Nox, you definitely hear these footsteps, and you're beginning to see some shadow play.
Okay.
Is it something
That's not going to help
down?
me. Okay, yeah, I will try to acrobatics a way to be as tight up against the wall as possible.
Okay.
And crouch down probably to just like be as small.
Okay.
These dice suck. 8.
So when you press yourself and try to get as low as you can, that is when he kind of gets to the bottom and hits and looks at the wall for a split second. Your heart begins to pound because you feel like he looks directly at you, and your eyes, beads of sweat start to form on your brow. And then he just kind of shakes it off a little bit and begins to move towards the cell door. Knox, you see him coming in like a diagonal direction, straight as he can, right towards that cell door.
Before I do anything, I like lean on my knees, like, you know, not really loudly, but just like trying to not be a little bitch.
Yeah.
But, and then there's still somebody up here.
Oh yeah,
at the door.
There's a guard at the top of the steps, and there's one walking towards the cell door.
Okay.
And these look like they could be those shadow guards that pretty much killed you guys earlier on.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're really good ones.
Can this person, is this person in my sight?
The one at the top of the steps? Yeah, you can see him.
Can he see? Well, he can't see me. I'm invisible, but...
I'm on. You see shadows as you see a figure get right at the cell door, and you hear the keys jingling as he's fumbling to find a key.
I am going to move as much as possible into this corner.
Yep.
And tighten myself up as much as I can in that corner.
Give me a perception check when you do that.
Perception. Ooh, that's actually good. 16 plus 1.
Okay,
for 17.
Nice.
Give me an acrobatics to see how tight you can Make your form press against the wall.
That's a 15. Or no, sorry, acrobatics, right? 18.
Yeah,
Nine
okay.
plus nine.
Nice.
Beautiful. Beautifully done. Nox, is there anything you want to do? As the key is turning.
Oh, I've got my hand on the blade. I am contemplating assassinating this fucker.
Your blade communicates and says something that feels very off here. What is this? Your perception, out of the corner of your eye, once you get settled, you see a human male figure that is like laying out on the floor, slumped over. There's a brief second to where, with all the energy that he has, he just kind of shifts over, and you get a good idea that that is Tenet.
I don't know this yet, but that is fucking terrifying.
So you guys can now leave the table, and you can bring the other three in, please.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
So, what will the two of you plus Tenet be doing while you're waiting down here
Waiting for screams? I don't know.
in the lower cavern?
Oh, that's fun. So we were told to wait at the bottom of the stairs, right? We didn't go up into the cellar.
I assume you were told to wait down here, or you decided to while they do kind of a recon and figure out what they wanted to do.
I think unless they came back or we like heard like screams or a sound of skirmish, I don't think we would have done anything.
There
Still
is...
in the room with the dais and stuff, right?
That is correct.
Oh, wait, what? No, I definitely would want to go upstairs a little bit. I don't want to be down here in the creepy room.
Okay.
Maybe I do. What I could.
I was gonna say, I was gonna like look at the dais and...
Yeah, we can investigate it some more and then go up.
Okay.
Why are you just a black screen?
So, the dais looks like it is elven in make. It is pure gold. Solid. Very, very expensive.
Gold's soft, right? Can we chip some of this off?
You could, if you'd like to.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
I'm gonna try, yeah.
Okay. Do you have, what kind of tools do you have?
Check.
Does anything give you a bonus for removing sacred gold?
Wow, I actually don't have anything.
Can we do anything today?
Is there any, like, weapons laying on the ground?
They're all mundane. Like, most of them have, like, short swords or shields. Most of the shields were a little rough or aged because they were buried with these skeletons that were animated. The valuable stuff literally is in your possession. You have the staff, the armor, if you wanted to take the skull armor.
No, I was meaning I just didn't want to use my own weapons to try and...
Oh.
damage.
Yeah, I mean, there's, like I said, there's some basic mundane weapons, short swords and things like that.
Just grab a nearby short sword and see if
Sure.
it does anything.
Sure. Go ahead and make an attack on it.
Okay. That would be... +2. 10.
Yeah, you hit it, and little fleeks of it will come off, but it's a little bit tougher than that. A little tougher than a 10.
Like, well, Rita, you really want some gold?
I'm gonna try to smack it with a sword, but I don't know what my strength is since my thing is being done. I'm gonna reset. It won't open the web browser. Comes on for that, I guess. We're just gonna fully fill it. Let's just see what I roll. I think I've got a plus something. I rolled a 13, so that's probably like 15 or 16 at least.
We're going with like a athletic. Did you use athletic? Or you use an attack? Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's unarmed strikes. You got a 7. So it's 20. 13 plus 7 for your unarmed strike. Yeah, you hit it, and a good little sizable nugget breaks off of it.
Did it make a lot of noise?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds as if you're trying to, steal on, it's echoing, but not like earth-shattering.
Do we want to keep it up?
No, not particularly.
Okay.
I don't think there's a need.
Yeah, we don't really have much use for gold. Gold's not really.
I mean, we might be able to get something for that. It's gold. Is there anything written on the dice?
They're elven or elvish runes on them. It doesn't appear to be any type of language. It's just more ornate or design. It looks like this may have housed something on top of it at one point, but it is no longer here.
What about the sarcophagi? Anything fun there?
You see the same amount of sarcophagi are open as there were skeletons, as if they were just tossed or burst out of it. There's a few of them that are sealed if you want to start going and doing that.
Not particularly.
Yeah, I don't think I want to open any of them.
Okay.
Can I look at the 2 statues that were in the crystal?
Some of them are damaged from the fireball and stuff in here that was previously done. They appear to be beautiful, exotic-looking elven female goddesses, potentially, that were made out of a very pure crystal. Very similar to that blue color that you've encountered.
Is there any use they were damaged? Does it have any pieces falling off?
There's enough you can grab a couple shards of it.
I will do that. What is Tenant doing?
Tenant is currently at the top of the landing. So there was that little...
Yeah.
So he's kind of up there waiting, looking up, and then looking out at everybody.
I'm functional now. I think, just gotta sit here, and if we have to sit here for too long, I'm probably gonna do something destructive.
It's gonna be a good 10 to 15 minutes of waiting currently.
Okay, I think I can do it. I can handle it. Maybe I'm gonna kick around some of the bones. Oh, I'll go investigate the little ogre troll. Do they have any fun things on them?
Sure. You can start to go do that. What do you want to do, Elias?
I'll move to next to Tenant and see if I can hear anything.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Want to not bounce out. Yeet plus 8, 28.
So you kind of go and you listen and strain. You hear very ambient noise, pretty much. What's your AC?
Oh god, 18.
18? Okay. As you're straining to listen, you feel the searing pain of a blade stabbing into you quickly twice. You definitely will take 20 points of damage between the 2 strikes of the short sword.
Okay, cool.
Is it Tenant?
You turn around and it's Tenant.
Does he look like he's been fucking possessed again?
He looks like he's got a grimace on his face as if he's going to kill you.
I'm gonna use my quarterstaff and knock him down the stairs.
Let's roll an initiative.
I did not see Tenant being the evil guy.
I'm
not 20,
honestly. It was I'll just go with 13.
Okay, what has everybody got?
25.
15.
Okay, Tenant's got 27, so 27. It'll just go like that.
Oh. It wouldn't have been 18. I wouldn't have had my shield up. But regardless, it hit me anyway. So.
Okay. So he quickly takes back the short sword and strikes twice again. He has 18 and 19 for both strikes.
That's gonna
And
hit.
he'll do 15 points of damage between the 2.
Why can't I
He leans in and he says,
What? Sorry, you said 18 and 19?
were the 2 numbers to hit you.
Okay, yes.
Yes, and then I think it was 15 total.
15 damage.
Correct. He'll lean into you and you just hear him, it's time to die, is what you'll hear. It'll be Runa, as you are kind of make your way towards just about the ogre when all this goes down.
Do I, with my 18 perception, hear the noise of a sword thunking through flesh?
I mean, I'm sure
probably
you
look
would...
and go, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, okay, that'll do it. I will immediately turn around and I'll be like...
As you do, he's finishing up his second 2 strikes.
10? What? I'm going to run up and... you look pretty badly hurt from...
It's, it's like a 75 on 100.
Okay.
If we were doing an arbitrary point scale.
Do I bash him first, or do I just go
bash
straight
him, it's fine.
Well, bash or slash is what I need. Whatever you want. Okay.
I don't give a shit.
I think I will run up and I will move behind him to get in flanking with Ilias.
So his positioning puts you at a loss because you're probably 60 feet just to get to that bottom set of steps, and they're up a little bit. So
like the landing.
yeah. So dashing gets you just about that first step or 2 on that lower set.
What's the lower set to the upper set?
You're like on the first landing. 10, 15, 20, about 20, 25 extra feet.
Okay. I'm going to cash in my action surge, and I will cash in my feline agility.
Awesome.
And I believe that should let me get...
Oh, absolutely.
All
You'll
the
get
way
there.
up there.
Yep.
And then, if I dash with the first action, I would like to attack with the second action.
Sure.
Okay. And this will be first hit. I have 12. I would... Hold on, let me check here, sir. Piercing damage, okay, yeah. First is a 22 to hit.
I believe, let me check. I'm pretty sure it hits. Check his inventory. Yeah, it definitely hits.
Okay. That is going to be 5 plus 7, so 12 points of damage. Second sword attack is a 25, and that will be that'll be 6 plus 7 is 13 points of damage. And third attack rolled an 11 plus 12, 23. And that will be another 6 plus 7, 13 points of damage. And I will loudly kind of like hiss, like, what are you doing? And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, Ilias. Blood beginning to kind of make its way through your clothes.
Awesome.
Completely confused. Not surprised-ish. Or maybe you are, I don't know.
I'm heartbroken.
I mean, I haven't trusted him the whole time, but...
I fangirled, all this stuff. Mm-mm.
Are you flanking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't...
Well, I was gonna try and...
Oh! I don't know, I didn't remember it, so it's fine.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna try
You
and...
can remember it.
Right. So, this platform, is it like 5 by 10? Like, if I hit him a certain way, could he fall off the side?
Like, the way I envision it, he's like standing on kind of this platform currently. You would have been on like the next step up. So yeah, you could literally do something to knock it. It's like a free fall. Either if he falls to his left, he's going down steps. If he goes directly, behind, he's free falling down, and right, he's free falling off.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hit him with like rare stuff. So.
Let's see if I can I
Nice
might.
baseball bat swing.
Take it on your knees. Well, 18.
18 is going to just hit him.
Cool. And I'm gonna say I was two-handed that, so
Absolutely, I would.
1d8. 6.
Let's see. So you did.
Plus something?
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
That was it.
He staggers.
6.
Like, it hits him, and it's-
like triple attack or anything. So.
Nothing fun yet.
No, I'm not a fighter.
Okay. So he staggers and shuffles back to where his heels are hanging off kind of the ledge where he would almost fall back.
Trip him. I'm gonna trip him. Start for marker!
I don't want to do that right now, though. No, that's...
Can you bonus action push?
Can I use my movement to, like, rush him?
Sure. You could do that. Make a contested athletics. The only
Okay.
risk you do is he may be able to, if he wins, either
Grab
take you.
me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have, like,
Staff.
staff in front of me to, like, push kind of thing. Oh, gosh. Good thing my box isn't shit. That was shit, though. You know
Ooh.
what?
Do you,
I have inspiration.
Okay.
That's better. Dirty 20.
Okay. All right. So you bum rush him. You feel his hands kind of like try to grab a hold of it, but you like pull your staff back to where he loses his grip. It's enough to push him off. He'll take a die 6 worth of falling damage. His eyes go solid yellow.
What the?
Yellow.
And then he falls back, and when he does, you hear this sickening crunch.
Oh. Is that hit the die?
Everybody quickly looks over to the side to see that his visage is this amorphous gray flesh. He's still wearing all the magical shit, but it's just like an very similar to what you may have seen Nox, but his skin is gray, not that amorphous.
It wasn't Denon. I wondered why, because he was such a fucking weakling, and like,
Yeah.
the dude that is in my tribe, the tribal elder, that adventured with him, like, he is amazing. So I was like,
Just
what the fuck?
picturing this is Runa. Going at
Well, absolutely.
It's like, I've been stabbed.
oh, yeah. Would you like a potion of healing for that?
Sure.
Okay. I'll hand one over to you. There you go.
Was it
Oh, yeah, shit, let me get the bandage.
was it 2 or 4? What kind? Was it just a regular?
Greater or regular?
Regular.
So that's
So
2,
2.
right?
Mm-hmm. 2d4 plus 2.
There is just this black
Five,
ichor
six.
that kind of just starts bubbling and pouring out the side of his face. You can see that it's kind of leaking from the back of his bald head.
Ugh.
He definitely broke enough
Huh.
things.
Can I go down and poke him with my stick?
So
Yeah.
do you think he was like that, like, the whole time, or do you think this is not Tenet? Well, he didn't really know about the passageway a lot.
He was being kind of weird about it.
Hmm.
About being like, yeah, I think
Well,
it's
was
this
like-
way. I haven't been down here in a long time. Is there anything on his person that would tell us?
Yeah, we totally loot this.
Yeah, he has all kinds of cool shit.
He
He's
getting
got
down to
a
his skivvies?
he's got a wicked looking short sword, which you felt it sting.
Thanks, I'm gonna take that.
There is I gotta double check this.
Oh, let me grab
I was gonna say, if it's better than
Sure.
a +2, I would really like it
my...
for my 3 attacks.
Sure.
And you can have a +2 short sword.
I mean, I don't really use a short sword anyway.
Oh, I have a +3 long sword.
Is there any are either one of you Fae? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Celestial
really.
Fae or a fiend? Okay, good.
I mean,
I don't
unless
think
you
I
want to
have
count
anything.
Elise's... I think he's half elven, like, technically. Let's see. Oh, cool. I didn't say what his mother was, so... I was assuming Elvish.
Nope.
Okay. So as you guys begin to kind of start asking each other questions, trying to figure what the fuck is going on, you go down to loot him, you watch there's this kind of like
Ew.
pulse or energy that comes off of the armor, and then it turns to dust.
The
What the
armor,
fuck, I
or,
wanted
like,
that.
the entire body?
The armor.
Okay.
Now you just have an amorphous Ken doll laying there, gray-skinned Ken doll.
But he doesn't have any stuff now?
No, he has stuff.
Okay.
The armor is gone.
Oh.
There was something weird magically that went on with the armor.
Hmm.
The wicked-looking short sword is there. He has a beautiful longbow that is high quality. There's a small satchel that has various potions in it. He has a ring on one of his fingers. There's the cloak that looks like it's of elven make, and there is an immovable rod.
Ooh, grab.
Okay, you want the immovable rod?
There's the typical bedroll mess kit kind of stuff if you want that.
What is the ring?
He also has a potion of healing.
Oh, you can have the potion again.
You can attempt, if you have Identify, you can use it, or you can make an Arcana check. You need probably like a 13 or better. It's a fairly common ring. It's not necessarily
Alias,
like...
what's this?
It doesn't match any of the ones I'm wearing.
What are you wearing?
Hold on. Just a ring of protection.
It is exactly the same thing as a ring of protection.
It's a ring of protection.
Correct. Good call.
They're so good at this game. Here, what about this sword?
Oh, it's a sword.
It is exquisite in make, and it is balanced perfectly.
Ooh.
Does it feel magically?
Can I do an Arcana?
Most of the things that you have are going to be easily identified as some sort of magically. The longbow, no, it's just really well crafted.
Okay, so I'm probably just gonna keep my fancy longbow. It's held me this long, but
Can I try and figure out what the short sword is?
Do you have Identify?
No.
You don't need it for this one.
No, I don't have that one.
Okay.
I have detect magic. It's magic. I can tell you
There's
it's magic.
lots of magics.
Okay.
lots of magics.
Oh,
Yeah,
everything
I
that's
don't
here
know.
is magical or arcane touched.
I'm gonna.
Do you have all attunement slots?
Yeah.
Okay. I have an open attunement slot, but I don't need it because I already
He
have
also has 60 gold you'll be able to find as well.
Ooh, you want 30 of this?
Yeah. Does he have any like papers or anything like saying this is where the body of Tennant is? Handily.
Nothing like that. Nothing at all like that.
Okay.
Can I figure out what the potions are? Can I tell?
If you can give me a 19 or better on Arcana check, I'll let you figure some of them out.
I've got a couple potions if you want to take some sniffs.
I have seen a potion of invisibility, speed, vitality, and mind reading, plus the potions of healing.
Heal, drain, strength, and growth.
Oh, so kill dragon.
Nothing like you've seen before.
Okay,
You said Arcana?
interesting. Awesome.
Arcana 19 or better would give you a really good chance.
Come on.
Yeah.
Nope.
Cool looking
16.
potions. Cool
Okay.
potion, bro.
Well,
Can
I'm
we have
gonna-
some idea? Like, are there like a purple, like different ones? Like how many?
If you want a description, sure, I can try to do that.
Yeah.
Let's see what it says.
I just don't want to put like 6 potions and then we decide to
This
randomly do
one potion you grab is like a yellow fluid that is streaked with black and swirls. The other potion that you grab is a blue potion that bubbles and steams as if it was boiling.
Okay.
Those are your 2 potions. Descriptions.
What's his cloak? You said
It's an elven cloak, finely made elven cloak. Meanwhile,
I'm gonna
Is it magic-y?
oh yeah,
take the potions and the immovable rod and put those in my bag of holding.
okay.
And then I'm going to give you the short sword, if you would like that.
I would. You want to test it out a bit?
Oh, it's nice.
We already split the gold. Are you taking the ring?
Do you want to swap it out for any of your tuned items?
No. I
Okay.
already have a ring of protection.
What else was there? So we only have the cloak and the ring that
If
are
you
like wearable items, right?
don't want the ring, I'll just put it in my bag and then give it to someone else.
Well, I was gonna put the cloak on.
They're both wearable, correct?
How do I know if I have to attune to something?
Usually, if you identify it, it'll let you know. You gotta spend some time with it, but you could just chance it.
I'm gonna like pull my cloak off and like hold the other cloak up And see if one looks better than you.
Your cloak is just a cloak?
Cloak of protection.
This is a little nicer.
How long does it take to attune to an item?
Short rest. 30 to 45 minutes.
I'm gonna put the other cloak on.
Okay.
And I'll put the other ring. Well, yeah, no, I can do both, because I have to take my one cloak off.
Yeah. Okay.
Please don't possess me. Please don't possess me.
Okay.
Would you like the +2 short sword that I had?
I've got a short sword of... it's a +1. Sure. Thanks.
Go.
Okay.
What's your +1? Does this have some fancy shit?
It's it's short-footed betrayer, so it's
I think
I
it's
don't know.
just
It's
+1.
got like +1. Yeah.
Okay, let me take the... Or can I just leave the short sword +2 in my inventory for, like, purposey wise?
Sure.
And we can figure out what it does whenever I attack something?
Sure.
I will stab the dead body and see if it does anything.
It opens up a gaping wound in which more of this black ichor kind of pours out of. And it was
Like a magically gaping or just like a normal gaping?
like it sliced like butter. Like it was extremely
Ooh,
sharp. Very
it's
keen. Very keen
Ooh,
weapon.
Okay.
If you don't have any objections, we're not going to take this potion of healing that was on his body.
No, please, yeah.
Listen,
Those are looking pretty rough. Yeah, I think you...
I'm going to inspect it first, make sure it's a potion of healing.
Sure.
Yes, as much as I can.
Sure.
Is it a regular?
Yeah, it's regular +2.
Okay.
Do you want to use an arcana to inspect it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because now I don't believe him.
Do you want a cloak of protection?
I don't have... Oh, 10.
Looks like it'll heal you.
Cool. I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You take 7 points of damage from poison.
Yep. Well, that's great.
Do you need more healing?
Nah, it'd be fine. I'm about where I was before.
Okay.
Anything else you guys wish to do?
And we didn't find... Is it, you said amorphous Ken doll or like goo or like...
No, it's like a Ken doll.
Okay. Any like marking, like tattoo type things?
Oh,
like
just
kinda
gray,
roll
like
over?
gray alien skin. Very elongated limbs, fingers with long nails on it.
Have you ever seen Nox's true
Very,
form?
very veiny. Like you can see musculature that's a little.
Like, really? I don't know. There's no one form that they just use, but I don't know if that's their
Yeah, I didn't know if like the eyes and all this
standard
was...
form or not.
Any hair?
bald
Oh, okay.
and completely clean.
Alright. Cool.
He never got in my moonbeam, right?
I don't believe so. I attempted to make sure I try to stay out of that.
Okay. That
Interesting.
is with shapeshifters.
Correct.
They revert them to their original
Correct.
form.
I'm sure I probably fucked up somewhere, but I tried.
I don't, because 10 was mostly bags. I don't.
That's
Correct.
your
recognize-
job, people watching this podcast. Go watch all the other episodes
Prove
and
me
then
wrong.
let us know where our DNF'd up.
Yeah, which episode?
Well,
Give me the
only
minute
other one would
marker.
be Sunbeam, but I don't know if that does it or not. Again, I think it was. Okay.
Okay.
Find Sunbeam.
Is everybody comfortable with what you're doing? You're just going to continue to wait and everything? We're good to go?
Do we let them know of this development? Are we even here to save his wife? What is this?
I don't fucking know, man. I would like to try and sneak into the cellar then.
That's a stealth check.
Yup. Because who knows what happened. Oh, that 26.
Like the wind, Ilias goes, leaving you all by yourself. Do you follow?
I will follow.
Stealth it up.
18 plus I think a 10. I was adding a ring of protection. Stealth. Yep, plus 10, so 28.
So the two of you will work as a unit. You will climb several sets of steps as they kind of go back and forth at various landings, and then you get about 15 feet from where the steps end, and you can hear loud, bassy snoring. And you're getting the waft of something like, not like putrid, but very foul, like body odor, funk, and things like that.
Awesome.
You will also barely be able to hear the sounds of boots walking in the distance, seeming as if it's crossing a chamber, a room, or something like that.
Keep going. Yeah. Sure.
That's another stealth.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast guidance on you and myself if possible.
We can guidance. I'm gonna start walking, and then I got a 21 push. I got a 25.
Okay.
And then
24, 27.
Okay. So the two of you
let's see.
will kind of get hunkered down and get very low and kind of like army crawl up to where you have just enough like visual to where you're looking across. Let's see if I can do this. It's very tight because it's almost like a single file set of steps, but you kind of squeeze in together so you can both get a good look as your eyes kind of peer over like the top of the step, the last step. You see standing before you a very large ogre as he has a massive club resting on his shoulder. He is looking directly at the steps. There is several large kind of wooden palisade barriers that are like carved spikes at the end that have been strategically placed to kind of like make this very difficult to traverse. There is torchlight up there as well.
Didn't spot us.
Currently, no.
I'm gonna grab Bruta and go back down a couple steps.
Okay. So you guys will crawl back down a couple steps.
Did we see any of our
Nope.
packets?
Nope.
So, do we want to fight the giant ogre? I just saw the one. We just saw the one.
You would have had enough visual to see one, and then off to the left, you would have seen like a couple like feet of ogres kind of like thrown out there as if they were snoring and sleeping, and that was
What
where a lot
killed
of
me
the.
before? That was a giant, right?
It was a giant.
So, like, in level of scariest, it's like orc, ogre, giant, right?
Yeah, probably for you.
Roughly, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I think we take it.
There's only two of us.
I think we take it.
I mean, if you really want to try.
I mean, I guess the other thing is just sit here for 30 minutes and I'll try to attune to these items.
I mean, it's probably a good idea to do that before we go and try and get ourselves killed again. You wanna do that? I don't know.
I guess that's what I'm gonna do.
You guys are just gonna hold position, wait.
Until I'm attuned to these items.
Okay.
About 30 minutes, and I'm gonna be constantly on alert.
Okay. If that is what you guys wish to do, go send in the other three.
Oh Jesus!
Okay, so the key finishes making its turn. The door opens. A shadow guard steps through. Goes in. Stops about 5 feet between you, Ilias. And turns and looks at the cell door. Fumbles for another key. Starts turning it. The Empress is ready for you again, Shira. Goes into the cell. Fiddles with some keys. You can kind of get a feeling that the guards want to try something, but they are just at the point of exhaustion to where a stiff wind would kill them. Oh.
Alright, I am... Oh, shit. I'm gonna message... I'm gonna start with messaging Realtor real quick. And I'm gonna say... Tenants in the cell. We need to get back.
What?
Leave. And then I'm gonna message Ilias. Or not Ilias, I'm gonna message Nox. And say the same thing. Tenants in one of these cells. Something's wrong. We need out of here.
My response to you is, I'm going back the way we came. And I'm gonna... I'm going to cast... I'm gonna walk forward. If that's fine.
Sure.
Just quietly. And... Nope, I'm gonna stay here. I'm trying to get out of view of this guy.
Yeah.
You still can see.
You're still invisible.
Mm-hmm.
So you can definitely move from your position over. I'm fine with that.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
What are you gonna do?
5.
I'm gonna cast
4.
Disguise Self and turn into the guy that walked in.
Okay.
It'll drop my invisibility. It's not concentration, actually, though.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You
Okay.
cast a spell or did an
drops
action, invisibility drops on you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still being quiet, but I'm gonna start walking pointedly towards where we came in. You'll see a person that looks like the guard or the shadow person walking towards the way we came in.
Yep.
Confidently. I'm not, trying to be loud or quiet. I'm just trying to, get there, not slowly. Past the sleeping people, right towards the door.
Going back down the stairs.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a deception with advantage for any prying eyes, which would probably be just the ogre currently. While this is happening, you hear the keys, the manacles rustle. You hear a little struggle, but a very weak voice of Shira, as there sounds like wet cement hitting the floor, and then you just hear shh, as he basically just has the manacles. He's kind of dragging her out. So I will position by time this transpires. This is about what you're seeing as you are making your move.
4.
You got 4. Okay,
Yeah.
Go ahead and put yourself your pathway. You've been walking and walking and walking and walking.
Which way? I don't remember. Is it this way?
Yeah.
That was 6, so I'll just be heading this way after my next turn.
Okay. The ogre turns and looks, smells the air, growls, and kind of the club hits the floor. What do you two want to do?
You got a distraction now. For a second or two.
The blade, I ask him, the kind of ask the blade, is that this tenant situation? Is this what's got you on edge?
There will be a confirmation. I told you something wasn't quite right.
Yeah.
It's female elf too, remember?
Yeah.
There's a good feeling that... Go ahead. You guys go do your thing.
Well, unless it's right, you want me to go?
Always you're replying to the message? Okay.
After I talk to them.
Yeah.
I'll respond and say, yes, if you actually think you can kill the guard that's getting ready to come out, go for it. Otherwise, just get out.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I'm leaving that choice up to you. If you want to try...
Oh, yeah. If he comes around the corner, I'm going to
Assassinate.
assassinate him with the moon blade.
Okay. He will step out about the same time the ogre yells, "Roar!" looking at you, spit flying and everything. That's going to distract him to definitely make sure that you have the ability to assassinate. You have, obviously, you're invisible. You have all the things that you can trigger this. And if you want to let the other ladies come back in, they can at this point.
Ladies.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Were you ready?
Oh.
Yeah, apparently.
So, once I hear the person yelling at me, I'll probably pick up my pace a little bit
Okay.
and book it back towards...
The two of you have hunched your way back down as you're trying to focus on please attune, please attune, please attune. You hear the roar of an ogre,
Oh, God.
the one that was specifically just at the very top in a guarding stance, and it does not sound happy.
Did it roar towards us or away
No, it
from us?
roared as if it was alerting loudly. Nox, go ahead and do your thing.
Stab unless the Moonblade stops me, but I'm gonna stab you.
On Moonblade will spell you.
This music is awful.
It is.
Yeah, so that would be a 34 to hit.
It does.
I'm terrified. It's giving me so afraid.
Okay, so it auto crits.
That's correct. Don't forget your sneak attack.
This is Brian's fault.
How is this my fault?
Oh,
Do you need a lot of D6s?
I have 66s. Immediately doesn't move.
Sorry, that's 16 off of the Moonblade.
Do you need more d6s?
Did you?
I doubled that,
Okay.
but I got, so that's 16, so let me roll.
I have 5 more d6s.
I'm sorry for whoever this is.
That's, here, one more. That's 11.
Need,
How many more do you need?
that's 14d6.
Oh. You need 3 more?
I need 2 more.
2 more?
There you go.
I was gonna have 2 baby ones.
Alright,
Someone's got you.
someone's got me.
Now we're playing D&D.
Do you want a bigger dice player?
Yeah.
Nah, he got
He's
this.
got it.
Sneak attack.
Straight onto the.
Before the invention of dice trays, we used it.
16, 18, 15, 16, 17, 21, 25, 28, 34, 35, 36, 39, 41, 46, 48. Plus
So
7.
as he comes
plus
out, you kind of like press yourself against the wall and then kind of like just jump just high enough to slide the blade right in the neck and put it at that right angle and then quickly do it as he just like and then goes flat, slack to the floor as you hear the blade say, "Perish, my cousin." That's what you hear.
Clean.
This
Clean.
music?
The blade.
Oh.
Drow and elves are like kin-ish. They're like cousins.
Yeah.
No, they're all the same. They're just different colors. They just have different fur patterns.
I have my 10 back.
Thank you.
I think at this point we're gonna have to roll an initiative.
This one is not mine. These are mine.
Oh, it's so cute.
Okay.
I would like everyone to know
Oh
that
shit!
my Three Musketeer wrapper says "You slay," so that's what we're gonna do.
We
We're
do
gonna
be slaying.
Okay. Well, this is
Yes.
gonna be.
Channel. Fabulosity.
Don't worry, we're gonna have
Just a reminder. We'll put right here. We should play.
Well, I guess we should go back to the battle map then.
This music is terrifying.
You're welcome. I selected all this music last night at like 1 in the morning. Or this morning at
1 in the morning, Eric is terrifying and sadistic.
Knox, what do you have?
Nat 20 for a 13.
Phew!
Yeah, I did shit. I rolled.
Ilias?
19. Made the plus 1.
I'm on.
8. I have a +6. I rolled 2.
Runa.
14.
What is my initiative so low?
Hilda.
10. I have a +7. And I rolled a 10.
Is it because my dex is shit?
Okay. Knox, you are first. Top of the order.
Oh. Alright, I'm going to this guy
Try
here.
D6s for you if you need.
Just gonna try to assassinate him too.
You can because he hasn't taken a turn yet.
Yeah.
His life's about to take a turn for the worst.
Oh, good thing I got advantage.
I'm glad you can read your dice.
22 to hit.
22 does.
Dice, please.
There you go. I gave you a tray of D6s.
You can keep it.
You shouldn't need those ones. There's like 20 D6s.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking it was very bad.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. I did it on purpose for sure.
I don't know how many names. I just gave him
14.
a tray.
Alright, so 17 from the Moonblade proper.
There's your 14. There's those dice back.
19, 23, 24, 30, 34, 35, 42, 6, 9, 55, 57, 61, 66.
You can remove him from the board. As you literally rush up and you leap with the blade and you'll put it right in the back of his spine. Like right where the neck is, and you can feel the vertebrae kind of crunching as you dive into the neck. It goes slack and just like a pile of meat. Just
Use the rest of my movement to move down. Maybe like half movement because of getting over the body.
Yep.
Let's say that's that.
Okay. And that ogre made a loud roar, right?
It did.
Okay.
Yeah, we heard it. Where are the stairs?
Here.
Right there.
To go where you guys are
Currently.
down at.
Anything else, Knox?
No. That'll be my turn.
Okay, next up is Ilias.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say fuck it, I guess, and run up the stairs.
Okay. So it's at least 15 feet to get up the steps.
And be greeted by some nonsense, I'm assuming.
Oh, you definitely found your friends this time.
Oh, hey
You
guys.
see, so you
Say the
see,
giant orc.
you see Nox, and you see a shadow guard,
Oh! Great.
and a bunch of ogres.
Nox, do you look like yourself, or
I
do you look
do
like,
look like
someone
myself.
else?
Yeah.
With no eyes, though.
Oh! Okay.
So, can you
There's a
put vision
50-50
on-
chance I stab him.
Ilias?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because currently, apparently, Rhoda has disguised self as a shadow guard, and
That
then
was
you
a good
see
idea, you
Nox,
guys.
and you will see ogre that is probably stirring there. You might see a bit of an ogre stirring over there, and maybe a bit of an ogre stirring over there.
Okay. I'm gonna fling an ice knife at the one over, I can see this one.
Which one?
This one.
The one I can see the most of. That seems like a good idea.
The large one?
Yeah.
No, not the very large one.
Oh, the female.
One of the females. Yeah.
Gotcha.
They're so lovely.
Can you just turn that large one around for me, please?
You don't wanna.
You really don't wanna.
Okay. Yes. Fuck yes. Nat 28.
Definitely is.
Which would be 2d10. And every creature within a 5-foot radius must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
You're good. You're not within 5 feet of that one. You shoot at this one.
Oh! Good. What the 2?
DC for that is a 16.
It definitely failed. Disadvantage for being on the ground. Just halfway.
What did I just say? 2d6.
What was the initial damage the first time?
11.
Okay.
For piercing.
Yep. And the secondary damage?
8 for cold damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. And then I'm gonna do wild shape. You know what I'm doing. Oh wait, I didn't double my damage. I'm an idiot. My apologies. Another 11 for piercing. Did you want me to just double it or roll? Or just roll?
Been rolling.
Okay. And another 3 for cold damage.
So the 11 went to the first target?
So I had a nat 20.
Yes, on the starry form archer. Correct?
No, I had a nat 20 on the ice knife.
So you did an extra
so it was
11.
22 total
Got
for the
it.
ice knife, and then
Extra 3.
3 plus, what was the 8 for the cold damage.
Got it. Okay.
And then I just rolled a 15 for Starry Form Archer.
To target the first target?
The
Yeah,
same.
it hits.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry. I should know what this is. This might. 11 for Starry Form Archer.
That hits.
No,
That was the damage.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
The 15 was the hit.
Yep, you're correct. Yep. Just testing your memory. Just asking for a friend. Okay. She is still up, but she is not happy. And
Okay.
full of holes with blood coming out of holes.
Would the other ogre be considered within 5 feet?
Of your starry form archer?
No, for the
Attack
ice
the-
knife.
Ice knife. This one.
That one, it is. It took the damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's it. That's all
Okay.
I got. I'm gonna say where I'm at.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna take 2 steps back.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you go down the steps, giving you about 3/4 cover from that position. You kind of just, your head is what you're seeing. The ogres are now standing. The ladies are not happy. Once this one stands, this one currently is going to bum rush and charge. Going to try to shoulder check, knocks into the wall, crushing knocks into the wall. No. Completely misses. Crushes into the wall, but completely takes out that corner. Does not hit you at all, Nox. The other one is going to stand and grab her club and hold an action. The male is going to begin, he stands and begins to don his gear as he starts reaching over towards that big, gigantic kind of basket, throwing it on his shoulders. It's going to be a little bit, but he's starting to put his gear on. It brings us to Runa.
So I saw Ilias go up, go bang, 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 and then pop back down.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay. This is gonna be fun. I go to the top of the stairs.
Up.
Do I what do you guys look like?
So
There's a shadow.
You see a shadow guard.
Correct.
Right there.
Yep.
You see Nox, and you see a ogre.
I'm about to hit Nox.
That just missed Nox.
Just barreled in the wall?
Dead on the ground.
And then you see an ogre dead on the ground as well.
So I'm gonna run up to that ogre and stab him a few times.
You need to make an athletics check to maneuver past that guard barricade.
Oh, there's a
wooden barricade
Full of spikes. It's very tight quarters.
Yeah.
If you fail, you'll take piercing damage.
And this is in athletics.
Athletics
Or acrobatics. I'll let you use either one.
Okay, I'll take the acrobatics. That's a 15.
That's exactly what you needed.
Thank God.
So you move up, get engaged with the shadow guard and the ogre right next to Nox.
Really quickly, I will turn to Nox and say, you're getting a good look and a weird sniff too. And I'm gonna say, opportunity Nox.
I can't see you, but yes.
He ain't got no eyeballs.
I'm suspicious.
Why do people look like me with no eyes?
Does my sword or my cloak look different for...
Not currently. Wasn't long enough.
Damn
Yep.
it. Should I treat it as a normal sword? Well, I was talking about, would my companions know? Is there anything new to describe
Nox
to
can't
them?
see.
Nox
Currently,
has
no, they would not.
Okay, good.
I can't see, and I'm just listening to a sword.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Sounds about normal for you, honestly.
And someone else talking to me in my head as well.
19 for the
great.
first... 19 plus 10.
It's
Because we're not... Plus 10.
mhm.
That's 10 points of damage for the first.
Okay.
17
It's
for the second attack.
mhm.
That is 10 points of damage for the second one. The third one,
How much was the second damage?
10.
Okay.
And then only a 12 on the third hit.
It does.
Oh. Another 10 points of damage.
So the first couple, you go straight into the gut as it starts to tear apart and bits of it start to come out. And you just kind of go straight up into the bottom of the jaw as its gut just bursts open. Its innards kind of spill out everywhere.
Disemboweled.
Did any of it get on my fur?
You're standing in it.
I got a 20 for what I'm at.
It's good so far.
How did it look? Was the shadowy person engaged in fighting with the ogre?
You don't know.
I'm gonna turn and take a defensive stance.
Okay.
Towards the shadowy person.
Okay.
Unless there's a certain perfume that my lover would have worn that's wafting through the air.
Forest and body odor.
Disguise self.
My favorite.
Rilda, it is your turn.
You're gonna
take your defensive stance, and I'll reach out and dap you down and be like, "Nice hit, babe," and try to imply it's me.
I'll give a little purr.
And then I'll and then I'll also kind of be free speech, but be like, "Trust me, we got to kill Tenet," and just
hey, I already did that.
Way ahead of you.
Yeah, see, this is his cloak, and this is his sword, and, yeah, there was, weird bald gray skin, and, glowy
Are
yellow
you just
eyes.
having this conversation in the middle of battle?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm like,
while you're doing that I was take a step forward and be like, "Here, say, I already did it." And I'll be like, "Okay, back up," and
that's
turn
probably
around.
all we got time for was, you already did it. We need to kill Tenet!
Then can I
Done.
see these
We're done.
goblins in here?
Oh yeah, they got their weapons and they look like they're gonna go right at you now since you dapped her up and said, "Babe, I'm cool."
Babe, I'm cool. Who are you trying to convince? Okay, I'll take all three of my first shots at one at each of these fillers.
Beautiful. Like ducks.
And I'm like, to them, I'm like their guy. Like, I'm like their bruh.
They're very suspicious, though.
Do they speak Undercommon? I was saying Undercommon. It's fine, it's me. Calm down.
Yeah, it does infect him.
Good try.
Holy, look at this. 3 rolls. I have a plus 16, so that helps. So 18, an 18, and a 2 19s.
They all hit.
Okay.
You have a plus 16?
Yeah, because I have a plus 16. The plus arrows. And I have, like, I'm a bow fighter or something or other. It says it on D&D Beyond. I'm not making it up.
I know, I'm just like, Jesus.
1, 2, 3.
That's
Okay.
why it's hard to build encounters for you people.
Yeah, with my mundane, like, weapon, I've got
Okay.
plus 10.
We'll start from the left. The left guy gets 16.
Okay.
Middle guy gets 15.
Okay.
Last guy, I kind of lost my stamina. He only gets 10.
Okay. So the first one, done. Pinned to the wall. Second one, done. Pinned to the wall. Third one, yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Nice. Nice, babe. Nice.
And I will just stand there and wait for him to come on up.
Okay. I'm on.
Okay, so
About the disguise.
I hear shit hitting the fan.
Oh, yeah.
Out there.
You also see the dead guard, and you see the kind of now not moving too much
Ranged weapon.
Shira.
For archer fighting style. And then I get...
Still manacled.
This is mostly Gloom Stalker magic
Alright,
stuff. Like
I'm gonna look over at Janet. I'm gonna be like, And I'm gonna come out.
He's in there.
You're invisible still.
Yeah, 5, 10. I'm gonna get to Shira. I'm gonna say, as I'm invisible, I'm gonna squeeze past. Say, hey, Simon, you'll be safe. Just go back into your cell. We're gonna kill everybody, and continue moving.
just
10,
nonchalant.
15,
Here's a
20.
memo. Just gonna clue you in. You're gonna murder everybody.
And then I'm gonna come face to face with the ogre that's standing up. Let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, 20,
Either
25, 30. Kind of take a quick look around at what's going on. I see Runa. I see Nox. I see a shadow guard that looks very similar to the one that was just murdered by Nox, or looks identical, fucking twins.
You may see the top of Ilias.
You should be able to just probably see the guy up there. Too,
No, I definitely can't see him. I see that guy, that, and that. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna turn. I look at the big fucker that's getting ready to get up. And I'm going to just very nonchalantly cast. And I'm just going to very nonchalantly cast Firebolts at him.
Okay.
Do I have advantage?
Because you're invisible?
Because I'm invisible?
Absolutely.
Okay. That'll be a 24 to hit.
Definitely is.
Alright, so that's 3d10 fire damage, which is 15 points of fire damage.
That's angersome.
And I'm going to say, what the fuck? And I will end my turn.
Okay. That'll bring us to... Guard runs to the bottom of the steps. Goes back up the steps. Keeps going. The guard's turn. Knocks her up.
The jigsaw gonna roll around the corner any second.
Don't overwatch Dune.
I actually have seen that.
The big guy hasn't technically taken a turn yet, right? Or kind of movement.
He has. He's started putting his armor and his gear on or whatever, but it may change now that he's been firebolted.
Set on fire.
You're not pursue it anymore and just go at it.
No, I'll go up and take a stab at him real quick.
I'll take a stab at it.
He'll be looking at you. It's like, hey, they're saying they killed Tenet, by the way. And then stab. I overheard them talking that they killed Tenet, by the way.
Excuse me.
And that's a 22 to hit this guy.
Oh, definitely hits.
Technically before killed Tenet.
You know what?
Fine, I'll give it to you.
Be a murder hobo.
That is 13 points of damage. And then I will use my bonus action and disengage.
Okay. Ilias.
I'm gonna move back up the stairs. I guess.
Just to the bottom, or
No, right there's fine. Can I? Oh, I can kind of see. Can I move, like, not to the wood, but right in front of the wood so I can get better visual? Not that it really matters. Okay. I'm going to... You know what? Ice Knife was fun. I'm gonna Ice Knife that guy.
Okay.
Level 2 this time.
Cool down.
Oh, he's on fire?
Chill.
Let me help you with that. 13.
13 hits.
Then he starts to do the cold damage.
Mm-hmm. 7. And then, Rilda, you gotta make a dex save, because it's splashing back.
No, she was shooting the big one.
Oh, the big guy. My apologies.
No, I lied. I don't know how to read.
Oh.
It was, it was 8 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
I can't read.
It's hard.
Apparently. Can I have my... No, I don't have mine.
Ruining your own deck.
Did he fail the dex save? 16?
No, he passes it.
One dexterous huge motherfucker.
Fortunate?
Slide to the
Well,
left.
I'm gonna strike for Marcher instead.
Okay.
18 plus 8 for numbers.
26.
Thanks.
Okay, the goblins in the other little room. Got ya.
9, 12 points. I'm sorry for.
It's looking really rough.
And I'm gonna stare him at.
Okay. Runa. Rilda, your own deck.
Who looks scarier between the two ogres?
Literally the one in the back that's being hit looks to be the more scarier looking one.
Okay, going up
But he
to him.
has taken a lot of damage.
I will, go up to him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And,
We're casually jaunting up to
yep,
him.
just a I'm skipping, actually. Yep.
Whoa, you were
Whoa,
gonna
don't
offend
skip.
people.
I was skip. It's very,
Terrifying.
very inappropriate.
Roll,
So I feel like
roll an intimidation check.
it is appropriate for battle. That is an 18 to hit for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
You can skip it. It better
And
not
that
be
is
Lou.
10 points of damage. Okay. Second one. It's a 14 to hit.
Does.
That is 10 points of damage. Do you roll anything else but a 1 and a 3?
Nope.
Loaded dice.
Third one,
Mm-hmm.
28.
Mm-hmm.
And 10 points of damage.
You should have said a higher number.
He's gone. You go up and you carve him up.
Ha ha ha! Oh, I do. I have 3. I'm Zorroing everything, guys. Shwa, shwa, shwa.
My Xena.
Just make it an R.
For R, the R, all the R's.
Okay. Anything else?
How much movement did I take to get here?
15 feet.
Can I make it to the other ogre standing in front of him for 15 feet?
Potentially.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
Yep.
And that brings us to Rilda. With Ima on deck.
I'm not really worried about, like, I don't want to waste an arrow on this stupid ass goblin.
I got it, honey. It's fine.
Going after an ogre right now, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Told you we could take him.
I'm actually gonna step back. 1, 2. And I'll lean back towards Imon and be like, bruh, it's me. I swear. This is not Tenet. And I'm gonna take a shot at the ogre. I'm gonna take both shots at the ogre.
Okay.
That goblin can come face his future when he's ready. Ooh. A natural 20. A natural 20. And then a 32.
Okay.
And I didn't cast any Hunter's Mark, so we'll just do 2 for the first. That's 12 plus 8. 20 points on the first arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then 14 on the second. 15 on the second.
15 points?
On the second, yeah.
Yeah. So that will definitely... The second one will go right between the eyes and take her down.
Nice. Bye.
Okay.
And then... I was here. Or no, I was here.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I... Is there anybody up there?
Nope.
Okay. I'll kind of be like, we might as well expect more, you guys. And ready an arrow. Well, not really. I'm at the end of my turn.
Okay. Rushing out before Imon's turn will be this goblin. As he is loading up an arrow, he sees Runa as the first target. He rolls not 20 plus numbers. He deals 11 points of damage to Runa.
Rude. This is the first time I've been hit in like 3 combats.
15, he'll use bonus action Nimble Escape. 20, 25. We'll put him in at 30. He's going to attempt to try to squeeze behind that little defense. Now it'll be Imon's turn.
Alright, I am going to take off running. 5, 10, 15, getting to the bottom of the steps.
Going past the
20,
goblin?
25. At the top, do I see the guard? Is
You do
he
not.
within
You do not.
view? Okay, I don't.
The door is going to be open, like half open, to where it looked like the door was just slung open and the guard
Close it,
probably
let's
ran
run.
through.
No,
I'm
we'll
gonna
get
get as close as I can. Still no sight.
Negative.
Fuck it. I'm going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to say, get out of here. And get pretty much back to where I was. And I'm literally telling all of you, get out of here.
what about Tenet? IRL Tenet.
Just get out of here.
Okay. Next up, the guard's doing his thing. Brings us to Nox.
Kind of getting the vibe from the blade. Should we go, or should we check this tenant out?
You were told to run, that's what you'll hear her say.
I don't like it. I'm gonna run.
Okay.
To the steps again on this side.
Is that it?
That'll be it.
It is.
I'm gonna.
Nox goes running past you.
Oh, bye, Nox. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at that goblin. He's gonna come and poke me with his little toothpick. Nat 27.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
I can't have 13 and 23. Uh, 40?
He's assassinated. He's gone.
He's disintegrated.
It's pretty much the end of combat,
We're having roasted goblin
so
for
it's
dinner.
free to do what you guys want to do.
I'm on. Should we at least let those people out? Did you?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Alright,
What
so
happened up here, guys?
We
So-
found Imon. I mean, we found Tenet.
I'm going to
Where is
Tenet?
run back
In
in
that
here.
cell.
Is it really him?
Get
Because the
run
other one was like
past-
this weird
she's still
amorphous
there, she hasn't
blob that
moved.
was like
Yeah,
gray.
I'm gonna get into
and then
this doorway, which
His
is
armor
I'm assuming still
dissolved,
open.
and I pushed him off the landing, and
it
he stabbed me a few
is.
times.
Okay.
Will be.
Like a
Are you
lot. She
okay?
was like bleeding a lot.
These two
and then I think
guards.
she
is fine.
drank poison.
These two
Oh, yeah, I
guards.
did
What are
definitely
they
drink poison.
shackled
Why did
with?
you choose to do this?
Just some
I didn't
manacles.
give
They're
him
like
a
chained to the
poison.
wall.
They're chained to the wall.
Yeah.
How did y'all find out he wasn't real?
I'll
He
come help you.
stabbed
What do you
me.
need?
Oh, and then okay.
I'm gonna yell, Nox!
Axe, come back! We need you lock picking.
Yeah, your friend's calling for you, is what you hear. The one who
We're
told you to run.
The one that told me to run, now one's
Yeah.
gonna go back, so I'll go
Wrong
back.
way. Come this way.
All you see is a blind
I'm
Nox, no eyes.
Why doesn't he have eyes?
Because I can't see in the dark.
Oh, okay.
And we just decided thematically to just.
He
There.
did do that before.
Your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them.
We ain't got no eyeballs.
Okay, so Nox rushes into where you are.
Alright, I'm gonna say, unlock them if you can.
Okay, that's going to be lockpicking to free them of their...
And then run. I'm going to,
I'm definitely.
if you
gonna
can, drop a
snag you
potion.
And be like, What
I'm going to. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead
We snuck
and
away and we
use
got in that fucking
a
locked door and then
bonus
He-
action
like,
healing
shitty
word,
bird.
level 1 healing word on one of them.
Okay.
And I'm going
Then I
to
immediately
look
started
at
going, "Do it, isn't it?"
Shira
you're
and say,
That's not
trust
right.
me.
But apparently,
I'm gonna reach out my
you're
hand
in
towards
danger
her.
of that owl.
Okay.
Nah, I got this.
What
I
is she
should never
doing?
die.
She's feeble and weak at this point. She's got 1 HP. She's slightly delirious. She will trust you.
I'm gonna cast polymorph on her and turn
Okay.
her into a squirrel.
Nice.
I will give you some good berries. Everyone can have good berries. That gives you at least 1 day of food and 1 point of health.
You get a good berry. You get a good berry.
It's better than nothing for dying people.
Do you want to remind me?
Do I
who
need to
Shira
roll
is?
for the lock?
Shira is the consort of Alora. Oh wait, is that right?
Liara.
Liara.
Queen's consort.
Sleight of hand.
wait, the evil
yeah.
empress?
28.
No.
Done.
The good
Easily.
empress.
Easily popped.
But I thought the good empress's consort was the evil empress.
No.
Used to be. Former.
Very good.
Former consort.
Then they
Alright.
got broken up
I
I
and
got
she
these
went
ones
all
unlocked.
revenge
Where's Tenet?
porn on the emperor or the queen.
He's at the next one.
Tenant's in rough shape.
Is he manacled
fucking
to the
rough
wall as well, or is he just slumped?
He
What about the
is
other one?
he is just slumped. He is not manacled. He is bones and frail. He has been starved. He has been beaten, battered and
Okay.
bruised, healed,
Give
and
him a good
repeated.
berry.
I'm going to cast a level 2 healing word
Mm-hmm.
on him.
Still give him a good berry
So
for the
he
food.
will get 4. He'll get 9 points of health.
Yep. That perks him up a little bit.
And I'm going to say, give me your hand.
My wife is what he'll say. He gives you his hand.
And I'm going to look at Nox and say, try to get out of here. And I'm going to cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
And take us down to the bottom of the steps of the catacombs.
Okay.
To get the
So-
us three out.
Yep. Gone. So Imon is gone. IRL Tenet is gone.
Hopefully.
Squirrel Girl's gone.
Squirrel Girl.
The most powerful woman in the MCU.
There's 2 guards. There's Rilda. There's Ilias, Runa. Like, what are you guys doing? Like,
I'm heading back
this
towards
shit
the
is
door.
crazy.
Running down
One
the
of
stairs,
the-
apparently.
Yeah.
One of the guards I did heal, got
Yep.
7 points, so hopefully he'll be able to run.
Does anyone else need healing? I guess I
You
would
guys
like,
will
see where
see.
you guys ran.
You guys will see a Teardal guard, just loincloth only, just kind of barefooted, running around the corner, straight beelining down the steps.
Okay,
I throw him a good berry.
The other one will limp because he's not as, whatever, but he does the same thing as he's getting out of there too.
I'm like, it's time to go. Let's go. Come
Yep. I grab Runa. Hey,
I was
no,
gonna say, I'll cover a retreat. Everyone go.
We will cover your retreat. I'm not leaving you.
Okay, so you two will be the last to be there. You're staying behind. Okay.
I'm like we're like meandering.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Are these barriers things that could be moved?
They can be. They're pretty heavy, but the 2 of you working together could reposition
I'll put
them.
one of these in front of the once everyone's out.
Sure.
I'll be the last one. I'm going to change into that shadow guard that I killed.
The one that she's currently?
Yes.
That is correct.
There's so many of us.
Triplets now.
All the way down. All Shadow Guard all the way down.
But I'm also going to keep my eyes, but make them look like they're cut.
Okay, I gotcha.
We're gonna try to move that to where?
I say in front of the doorway. It'll at least.
Oh yeah, have to move it. Drag it
Turn
as
it
we go.
around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect.
Give me athletics checks, both of you.
I'm so good at this.
Ooh,
Not bad. 15.
25.
Okay, you
You're
guys
so
will
strong.
takes a little bit of effort, but you guys will position it at the bottom of the steps.
I'm gonna assume
Top
like you
of the
want to be
steps?
last, but we're gonna put you in the stairwell before.
Because the doorway is open and you guys are near the steps, I need you to make a perception check. Both of you.
I think you guys are talking about 2 different sets of stairs. Are you talking
We're
about
putting.
the stairs
We're
going
blocking.
down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the stairs going up.
Never
That's what he
mind.
said?
Never
Okay,
mind.
never mind.
Carry on.
Sorry. So yeah, we'll be like backing out and like scooching it towards the
Gotcha.
opening
Okay.
as we back out of the room and just kind of be like, wasn't us. We didn't see anything. Okay, bye. Sorry about all your dead people and friends.
Knox, what are you doing?
What the fuck? So did we kill the Empress?
I'm waiting for them to go, and I'm going to stagger behind just a little bit.
No. We've been down in this room. this
Okay,
whole time.
well they're gonna do their thing. You
Yeah,
see
we
them
blocked them.
dragging at the barricade. It's acrobat. You could probably get by it. You stagger back. Everybody seems to start fading away.
Okay, I'll start following.
Okay.
I'm already halfway downstairs at this point.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think.
I'm high tailing
After
it.
a couple minutes, everybody rushes down the steps and gathers or reconvenes down there by the gold dais. I'm assuming that's where you kind of jumped to, correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's
So
a couple
everybody
chunks taken out
reconvenes.
of it.
The guards make it down there. So you have 2 guards. You have Shira. There is IRL tenant.
I'm gonna drop disguise stuff. It's just an action.
Okay.
So-
What's going on? What are we doing?
What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
You guys went up the stairs. We kind of like
We're gonna point to-
went
well,
around
actually,
a little bit. He's
I
still
guess.
It's still there.
there. Then
Oh, you didn't go all the way down
so
to the bottom
not
of the.
tenant was
Gotcha.
standing on this landing,
Mhm,
and then I went to go try and listen into the cellar to make sure you guys weren't dead yet, and I got stabbed. And then got stabbed some more. And then Runa came up and stabbed him a bit, and then I shoved him with my quarterstaff off the landing, and now that blob is not tenant.
Yeah.
Well, it's a Kindle amorphous, kind of gray, alien
It's a
gray
bald.
skinned
Bald.
with elongated
so
limbs.
Knox, you know anything? Maybe.
So it's a changeling.
Fucking nah.
Is not a
Has gray
changeling.
eyeballs.
Not a changeling.
No.
Sorry, gray skin.
You can make a
Yellow
nature
eyeballs.
check with advantage.
Yeah. Can I do that too?
Yeah. If you're down there and
With advantage.
All of us? with
No,
the-
just Knox, because
Oh.
Ilias had asked.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
This is a doppelganger.
No.
13. Ooh. Okay,
Yeah.
well, did they say anything while
That's
they
like
were
me, but
stabbing and
worse.
being stabbed as if like revenge-ish?
I just said time to die.
So this is a trap, obviously. They
Yeah,
did this, so we need to keep going as fast as possible. Tenant, you said something about your wife.
Yeah, he's like, she's still, the Empress has her, and I'm not leaving without her.
Oh,
Like,
so that part was real.
yeah, that's what doppelgangers do.
Well,
He's trying to get all the people out of his head.
Run, fool. That's what you hear the old man say.
Tenet, do you have any idea where your wife is?
With the Empress, the top floor.
cool. I don't think we're gonna make it to the top floor, man.
Well, I'm going to try. Give me my cloak, is what he says. He looks over towards you, who has his cloak.
No.
All that shit was legit is.
Yeah. Well, it's not gonna most of it back.
What is it?
It's a cloak of elven kind.
I like it.
I'm sure you do, but I need it, is what he's going to say very feebly.
I'm not.
Where's my armor?
Sure.
Never mind, I know where my armor is.
Yeah, it disintegrated if that was your
Yes,
stuff.
it was meant to do that.
Because you're going to die, like, on the first floor. So
yeah, I don't think we can let you do that.
I need persuasions to try to talk him down from being
You
stupid.
need to live to fight another day.
I mean, I can probably very easily persuade him. I'm gonna be like, dude, yeah, you can't. You are in far worse condition than anyone else. There is no way in hell you're making it out there and out alive.
Okay.
But tell me exactly, can you tell me exactly where she is?
She's in the throne room being tortured for pleasure by the Empress.
So persuasion, I mean, that's cocked, but it's mostly on a 7 plus 15 for 22.
Yeah, he gives you the best he can. He does not disagree with you. He's just very headstrong and stubborn. The fighter and warrior in him and all these things, like, his legit, like, it's
I got a 24.
his wife is his world, essentially.
On my persuasion.
He's you've talked him off the ledge of, you know, doing the thing, but it still doesn't change his...
Yeah, he really wants to go get her.
Yes.
I mean, was that like all the guards? And we killed them all?
No, that guy ran upstairs and like was probably.
No, there was like a small army amassed in this kind of ruined, if you remember, go back a few episodes and
Yeah,
watch.
there's
Actually,
an
though,
entire
we might-
army out front, basically.
Yeah, but they're up front, so we could just go up to the throne room.
What
real fast.
I might have an idea, and
Yeah.
it's probably a long shot for sure, but they're probably all being summoned to that room right now to take us out. So they're all going to show up there in the next 2 or 3 minutes. So it will leave the most openings for
Oddly
us to get
specific
in.
timing. I said oddly specific on the time.
You know what I mean? So if we were able to get out of here and go up and just get up, like
Okay.
I
enter
have
the
a-
front.
It took us like 2 days to get to this point.
I know. That's what I said. It's a far-fetched plan.
That's-
How are we getting out of here?
we would have to go back the way
Backtrack.
we came.
Sure.
Or two of us would
There's
go.
the front door.
What do you mean, sure?
Or, no, we could go back.
If you remember, you fell.
There,
Correct.
no.
Yeah, 15, 20 feet into a pool of water where there may or may not be creatures still.
No, there was that one area with the camp that had the
It did.
treasure chest
It did.
to above ground.
That's
so that'd
correct.
Be like part the way back.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
could get to there, but that would still be...
Yeah, they would have dissipated by then.
No, it wouldn't have.
No, she's
That was
saying
like
the
a-
guards would have...
Oh,
Yeah, they
Not-
would have re-scrambled.
But
Or
what about the
unscrambled.
wife?
I have a very stupid idea.
Oh,
What,
shit,
you
let's
go back
hear.
invisible and go in?
I'm all ears.
No.
What the old man says. This concerns me as well.
Tenet, I'm assuming you've been to the throne room.
Yes, that's where I gathered these. And he kind of looks over and he's kind of scarred up and bruised and beaten.
So if you can tell me
Yeah.
in as much detail as possible how far up and where it's at, I can dimension door directly into it, grab your wife, and dimension door back.
Okay.
I will be completely out of spells if I do that. I have one shot. That is it.
Okay.
Hopefully, with all of the shit that's going on, the Queen may have left only a few guards with your wife and left her in the throne room to go and see what the hell's going on. If anybody wants to try to talk me out of it, go for it now.
We're all like, nope, sounds like a great plan.
Yes, I
Sound like a
think
great
that
plan.
this is Lorian. I think this is a horrible plan. I don't like it one bit.
I just don't know.
Back me up, Delath, is what you hear him say.
Right?
Now's not the time to be silent, as our fate is in this madman's hands. Yeah, you could speak anytime, Delaeth. Anytime. Chime in here, buddy old pal.
Delay is just do what you think. That's what he would say.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Is anybody else talking him out of it?
Sounds like a great idea to me.
Sounds
I don't
like
really-
a terrible idea.
I have a bad opinion of Tenet, good or like real or wrong, real or fake. So
You
I-
hated fake Tenet.
I probably hated real
She
Tenet
also
too.
didn't like real Tenet.
So I don't want you to do
When
anything.
was there a real tenant?
Yeah, you've only known.
Yeah.
You've only known fake Tenet.
You may have only known the fake tenant.
He's
May
over here
have.
trusting us like he knows us pretty well.
Tenant?
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe not.
And well, my thoughts are: don't hurt yourself. We have a world to
I
save.
mean, that will. We're in an alternate plane.
Yeah.
Like, once we all get together, we can literally plane shift back.
How
Correct.
many there are?
I think
Does
it's
the
only
squirrel
8.
count?
No, I won't count the squirrel.
Okay.
Hold your
Poly-
breath!
Polymorph only lasts for an hour, though.
So there's the 5 of us,
You gotta get this done within an hour.
the 2 guards, Tenet.
And his wife.
And that's 9! You're gonna
Yeah.
have to polymorph someone else!
I can't.
Oh, it's me and 8 people. Up to 8 people. So 9
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
total. Perfect.
This is a great idea. Go for it, yep.
How are we gonna meet back up? That's the real question.
No, it'd be right after he dimensioned.
Alright,
Oh,
he's
just come
gonna
back here?
boop, boop, and then we're gonna plane
And then
shift.
we're gonna boop.
I think
Okay.
he can only go up, though.
Huh?
Right? Do you have enough to go up and back?
I have 1 5th level spell and 1 6th level spell left.
Okay, so you burn those 2
I will
spells.
burn those spells. I can go up and back, and that is it. And then I don't have any other spells except for, like, I think 3 2-level spells. That's it. This is tapping me out. All right.
Alternately, and to hear me out,
How long has it been at this point? About 2 minutes.
Yeah, you gotta make a decision. What you're gonna
I'm
do.
already dressed like a shadow guard, so I might just be able to walk right on up and be like, "Oh my god, it's crazy down there. I'm sick. I gotta go lay down." And then just, as everybody's streaming in, I can walk up towards the throne room and hopefully use my rangeriness to find it.
You know, the unfortunate thing is Aimon didn't see her terrible deception trying to get past the freaking ogre.
The other option is if you can, one of you two slightly change yourself. He's got his eyes.
I've already got
cut
my
out.
eyes, and I'm
You could
gonna.
act like you're guiding him up to wherever and then get into the throne room, possibly.
That could at least give you another hand.
I like the boop boop door.
Okay,
Door.
I'll give you guys
Mhm.
5-second countdown and make a decision.
Message us if you
5,
need us to run upstairs.
He's not
won't
going to be able to.
4,
I
You
have sending
cantrip
stones.
message. You have cantrip
Sending
message.
stone,
Do
yeah.
you have
Give him the other
sending
sending
stone?
You have
stone.
both.
3,
I don't think I have both. I think I just have one.
Mm.
2.
Boom.
Oh,
Dimension
fuck.
door.
Okay.
Alright, we'll give him 10 minutes.
10
Did you
minutes.
get the
Shouldn't take him that long
information?
to grab somebody.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Yeah, he gave you information. I rolled for it. So, how good the information was.
Hopefully good enough.
Okay. Everybody leave the room. Because you won't be able to see or hear any of this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This was always the plan.
Okay, he rolled a 15 and he has some plus numbers, so it's good enough to give you a very good description and try to calculate the distance so you will make it into the throne room. What I want you to do is give me a percentage chance to determine where you end up in the throne room.
So roll a percentile.
Yes.
That is a 44.
Okay. Let me copy paste this token. Oh, of course it's too small because this. Okay.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
I love making chaotic choices.
I agree. It's part of the game.
It really is.
Configure the lighting because this room is well lit. will transition over. So, the door opens, you step through, you look around, you're like dab smack middle into this throne room, sitting kind of one leg draped over this throne of kind of brass or copper or something like that. You see the drow form of the Empress Kashara. Standing next to her is her consort, in which was encountered several times. You hear the wailing and the screaming of Alara being interrogated or tortured. As said before, it was more of a pleasure than worried about information. There seems to be some sort of inquisitor or something like that that's doing the interrogating or torturing. There is a house captain guard standing here and 2 other guards as you just hear a slow clap from the Empress.
Okay.
I'll let you do one thing because that was kind of a surprise that you're going to boop in there.
Yeah, I'm dashing for. I'm going to run for Alara.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics check. Are you going to disengage?
No.
Okay. Now, also, just so you, there's steps that go up to a ledge, so like the throne is like posted up probably like 5 feet or whatever.
Okay.
So it's elevated behind.
Athletics or acrobatics?
This will be an athletics because you're all out running.
Yeah, I got nothing on that one. So, 5.
Okay, so you go to take off running. You hear 2.
Do I have inspiration? I do not have inspiration.
You go to take off running. You move 10 feet, I'm assuming, towards the house guard, or are you going to go to the other side?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go towards the house guard.
Because I'm assuming the pink is Alara. Correct?
The green.
This green right there?
Yeah, in the back here.
In the very back.
Yeah, she's on a table, a torture table.
Okay.
You take off running. The house guard immediately pulls his weapon. As he's got this wicked-looking blade. You hear as arrows come whizzing by your ears, but completely miss. You get to the house guard as he kind of grinds his teeth after pulling it, and he's looking like he's going to make an opportunity attack. If you're going to keep moving,
I'm going to keep moving.
Okay.
I'm getting to Alara.
All right. He has 17 plus to hit you. What is your?
That'll hit.
Okay, and then he's going to deal. Where's his stats on this? This is a house captain. You got it, man. You got this. Confidence. All right, house captain is using his. Okay, well, it's not as bad as I was thinking. So the initial damage will do is 10 points of damage, and then he's going to deal. There's going to be an additional poison damage displayed.
Any con save
no,
for
the
that?
saves is just straight poison. Okay. So 4, 6, 7. Yeah, that's 13 points of poison damage. You will be free to move.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see something. Let me make sure I maintain concentration on the polymorph.
Mm-hmm.
So half as much, rounded down, I'm assuming, because that's generally how we do it, which would be 11, and I rolled a 6 plus a 5 for 11.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep moving.
Yep. There is a wicked, evil-looking smile of admiration as this is kind of all happening, like bang, 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 bang. Mm-hmm. As you pass, you kind of lock eyes with the Empress as she's like admiring and studying you. The Inquisitor turns around as he has his instruments of play or whatever. She is bound by a rope to the table, splayed out with just a little modest cloth to kind of keep her covered. She's looking rough.
Mm-hmm.
One thing you do notice is there's like this strange amulet around her neck that is completely silver. As she keeps, like, her body shifts like it's trying to morph or change, but every time it tries to do something, there's a burning and a sizzle from that amulet of silver. What do you want to do?
She's a doppelganger.
I'm gonna continue, reach, grab her.
Yep.
Cast Dimension Door.
Okay. I'll check one thing. I think you should be okay.
I'm fairly certain with Dimension Door it will allow us. Because it just says the creature must be within 5 feet of me.
Yeah. No, I'm not denying that for sure. Alright. I'm gonna roll a chance. Percentage dice. With 50 or lower. I got all kinds of dice, but no. There we go. Got it. Okay. You go to do it. The Empress begins to, like, twist around as she's trying to get a visual on you. As you reach and cast Dimension Door, the door will open. You will go through, leaving the table empty as she last second tries to cast Counterspell, but you're already gone. So it triggers and splashes as you go out. Just trying to figure out if she would technically have enough time to get a visual on you because of the way she was positioned. Where are you going Dimension Door to?
Right back where I was. Right back to the dais.
Okay.
You want me to grab them?
Okay,
We're all dead.
what is everybody doing while he just Dimension Door? Like, there was, like, everybody was in mid-conversation, and he said, fuck it, I'm gone. Gone.
I'm gonna get everyone in a circle.
Yep.
As best as I can.
Okay.
And find the squirrel.
I will give
with the squirrel.
the one cloak back to him, but I will not give the sword back. And I'll ask what the sword is.
Be like, we have like 5 minutes.
Be like, you can't use it right now.
Does it take you time
So I'll
to do
just
this
hold on to it,
teleportation?
but you can have your cloak.
He will take the cloak.
Okay.
But
So
he
as
will
soon as
not
we see
tell
him, we
you
can
what the
grab
sword
him
does.
and go.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting everyone in a circle.
You look for the squirrel. The squirrel's nowhere to be found.
Really, the squirrel is...
The squirrel was on him still.
Yeah, I'm like, god damn it.
Actually, I don't even know if there is a squirrel. I don't know
Yeah.
if that got that far.
Anything
we
else?
probably actually don't know about the squirrel.
Anything
Yeah, we
else you
don't.
guys want to do?
I will
Right.
also ready in action. I'm just gonna have my bow in my hand, like regular arrow, just like I will shoot. And I'm kind of I have my eye on the conversation between them. I trust that she can handle herself, but I will step in if it gets hairy,
Sure.
and I don't care about him. So
Do the guards have any sort of weapons?
They will be grabbing weapons that are around, like
Oh,
the
yeah,
simple
all
short
that-
swords
Yeah, I was just
and shields.
Hey,
As
put the
they'll,
Skull Lord armor in the bag.
I will actually give over my second level.
you all will hear the sound of many, many
Please, I'll do it.
footfalls on the stone steps, as if a contingency of people are coming down these chambers to where you are.
Stand in the circle.
I'm still dressed. Or no, I'm not. I dropped it. Do any of you guards, are you good with ranged weapons? The ones that are here.
They know how to shoot them, yeah.
I have extra stuff, and so they have a little bit of bolster.
Sure.
You can borrow my +2 longbow, and the other one you can borrow my +1 longbow.
Okay.
I'm gonna go a few feet up the stairs into like that first landing, and I'm gonna cast Thunderclap up the stairs.
Okay.
Nice. I'll give David Tennant. I'll give Tennant his bow back.
Oh yeah, David Tennant.
Okay.
That's up to 100 feet away.
Okay.
It must succeed on a Constitution saving.
There's a loud boom when you cast it. The bow is retrieved by Tennant. He takes it. As tensions mount, there's a brief glow as a door flashes, and barreling through, damaged, hurt, you will see Aimon as he comes through.
Not that hurt.
Yeah, she's like really rough condition.
We grab hands immediately.
I'm gonna.
She literally begins to
stairs.
fall, and she grabs the top of her head and kind of curls up, like she lands on her knees, curls up in almost like a fetal position on top. You watch as her body starts to elongate. A little bit of hair grows, and then there's this burning sound from an amulet she's wearing. And then she just kind of mourns, and she's in pain, like agony, bad agony. Tennant immediately goes over, tosses the cloak on her, and says, "We have to go."
Is she one of those things?
No.
No.
There's the sound of the thunderclap, and there's several guards that are caught up into it. It takes
Okay, we're in
out
our
some.
sewing circle.
I'm gonna make sure she is willing, so I don't have to force her.
She looks to you, like when you go to check and see if she's willing, and when you do, she has elongated fangs. Her eyes kind of glow yellow, and then they go back, and then she nods yes.
I'm gonna look at Tennant and be like, I hope you have a handle on this. We're going out of the Underdark.
Okay.
And then I guess we're gonna...
Fuck!
Yeah, buddy!
What is happening?
Oh no, I was wrong.
What is about to happen?
Are we casting? So we doing something? What are we doing?
Are you like freaking out?
Yeah,
Because I'm about to cast
let's
this.
go.
Okay, we're gonna plane shift.
Where are we plane shifting to?
It says you can specify a target destination
Okay.
in general terms, so I'm gonna help the tiered out and
Perfect. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So, how does it look? Tell us what.
Hey, you're transporting to a different plane of existence.
Yeah. I mean, just describe what you do to cast it.
I don't.
Like, there's no words for it. You have to use your imaginations.
Okay. Actually making sure that I can.
The hardest part of the whole
I don't know how to use my imagination.
What is an imagination?
I'm just gonna be like, okay, please, nature, gods, I'm just gonna get out of here. To now and like a picture of the city or like
Sure.
picture the like courtyard.
Okay.
Or some part that's not completely destroyed.
Sure.
And teared out as
Yeah.
best as I
And then
can.
everybody feels almost as if they just or something has invisibly grabbed their heart or their center mass and just pulled everyone into like this one gigantic kind of vibe, and then just pushed you out as everyone who is gathered around. You find yourselves in an extremely dark environment. There are rifts of like sparkling energy in the air to where it looks like dimensions and or planes are beginning to be torn open and are kind of climbing. You also are beginning to notice that there are guards that are beginning to kind of emerge, and they're beginning to surround you. They're armored as it looked like Queen Leora's guards.
So I have a question. Did we make it to Teardal?
You are in Teardal.
We are in Teardal.
You are in Teardal.
Okay, so, but Teardal is darker than the dark that we left it at.
That is correct.
And there's
all
weird-
the colors have been sapped or
Are we
muted.
in the wrong Teardal?
No,
Okay.
you're in the right one.
That is-
You're in the right one. Everything.
Like the one from our timeline?
Yeah,
Can I recognize anything that I would normally find familiar? Because
you would because you were. This is the Queen Mother's insignia on her guards. She seems to have
fuck.
stepped in when the city was weak, assumed her command back over her daughter, and maybe in control, using propaganda or other things to step back into power.
It's Queen Mommy.
That's
So
correct.
she had that insignia on her, and we all saw her when we first poofed into this, so we would recognize that.
Very good.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey, it's Mommy Queenie's guards.
Oh,
And
no.
this looks like a fantastic place for us to end this chapter of our tale. We want to thank everybody for sticking through the shenanigans, watching Critty and Grin. Please click and subscribe down below. Push that button, smash the bell button so you can keep up to date with the newest episodes. Leave us some comments. Let us know what's up. Thumbs up the video. Do all the things. Check us out on our socials. We got tons of pictures of maps and all kinds of things. We're on Facebook and TikTok at Critty and Grin. Instagram and Threads are at crit_eating_Grin. And until next time, keep grinning.
Bye!